Hello. Well, my wife's kicked me out of the house and I've been told not to return. Well, not to return until tea time, something like that. And, well, basically the story is she's decided to do some painting in our kitchen and she doesn't want me near her. Now, the last time that happened was the great stair and landing repaint, which resulted in fluorescent orange and day-glow green paint everywhere. It was quite striking to come home to. I'm envisaging that today, when I arrive home, we'll have a kitchen somewhat similar to a Chinese restaurant in Peckham, as done by Trotters Independence Trading. Anyway, so she's kicked me out, so I've come to Llandudno. You could say it's, what would you say? Oh, it's the Biarritz of North Wales. Almost like Monaco, but not quite. Apparently there's a couple of decent cars I might want to see. I couldn't even come out on the bike because the bike's surrounded with gardening stuff and loads of gear that we're getting collected from the council. We've only been waiting for 3 months, so I'll be pleased to get it rid. So everything's ready to be got rid of. It means I can't get a bike out. Which is a bit of a shame, but never mind. Anyway, apparently there's a few cars knocking around that are supposed to be worth looking at, so I thought I'd come and have a butcher's. And I thought, well, I'll bring you lot along, because you never know, you might be interested. So let's have a quick look. Which way should we go? As you can see, it's all quite popular here. Yeah. Well, it's yellow, that must be quite good. That's cool, that.
No, have you seen that guy?
So, flip paint or pearlescent paint McLaren. Don't ask me which kind it is. I don't know. It's a bit chavtastic for me. Oh. Giving a nod to Bullet. An old Mustang there. There's obviously a few American cars. Yes. Small block Chevy Camaro, very nice. Oh, another green Stang. A lot of people like these colours. You see it's pretty crowded here. A lot of people like these colourway ones because they remind you of the Steve McQueen Bullet. Oh, that's not too chaffy, is it? Let's have a quick look. Another McLaren, I'm guessing 620, 650 rather, some sort, I don't know. That's quite nice. We get to see quite a lot of these around our way. Oh, you're right. Yeah, Aston. Very nice. They're not too big. It's a Jag in it, I think. Yeah. Shame about the colour. See, there's an earlier Mach 1 Mustang. So if it's saying 351, I'm presuming it's got about a 5.7, 5.8 litre engine. No, my luck. I'm wrong. Oh, another Mustang. Quite common, these ponies, aren't they? Ah, well, there you go. You can see it's quite busy here.
I never knew engines would be that big.
Engines are just that big.
That's quite tasty.
Makes the engine stick a lot
Nice little
smaller.
V12.
Sorry.
It's yellow, so it's quicker than any other of the Ferraris. It's a rule. It's a rule. You might not agree with me, but hey ho, I don't care. That's very tasty, isn't it? That's nice. I do like a yellow Ferrari. Ferraris and Ducatis, yellow or red. Any other colour is just heresy as far as I'm concerned. You may wish to disagree, but you'll be wrong. So, looks like a 718 Boxster. I quite like them. I do quite like them. Got some carbon. Looks like an old Gallardo Spider. Oh, I can tolerate those. Again, a Lamborghini, it's yellow, it's good. The Lamborghinis can be in yellow, orange or green, as long as they're Larry. Very nice. Quite a nice yellow 911, if you like that sort of thing. More chavtastic. Nice bit of carbon fibre on the top, you can probably just see that, I don't know.
Oh no,
Sorry.
Sorry.
No, sorry. Got to keep the young ones enthused. An R8 Spider, very nice.
I still
Very
never thought
nice.
of that yet.
I quite like an R8 Spider. See, it's all very nice, but it's not as nice as a yellow one, is it? It's not a proper Lamborghini. Slower as well, you know. Yes, I'm talking rubbish, but I don't care. Supercharged 5 litre V8 for anyone? Yeah, you could do that. And there's one with the roof. We all know which is better, obviously. I could put up with one of those. It's quite nice. A Hurricane Spider? I don't know. Shame we can't afford a proper number plate, but hey ho. Just goes to prove you can have money, but you may not necessarily have class. Can't even get a proper number plate on it. Oh, nice little AMG C-Class. Effective but not exotic is the way I'm going to describe that. Nice candy red Italian. What's that? Little Aventador? Very tasty. Obviously can't afford to run it properly because he hasn't got a front number plate again. God dear. Bit pathetic, isn't it? Very, very nice. I could live with one of those as well. Again, important, it's yellow. Not these boring greys and silvers and other colours that are showing no imagination. So we'll glide past the silvery grey estate car. See, it's pretty crowded, can't you? Yeah, it's good. I'm not trying to get too close, purely because I like the kids to get and see it rather than the adults. I think it's good to get the young ones involved. Got to keep the next generation enthused. Now, that's a very nice, strong blue. Yeah, let's have a quick look. Very nice. More ways of getting to it. Nice little Mercedes. Again, open top. Plus points for being open top. Plus points for being yellow. Is that a Cayman GT? Very nice. A little Nissan there.
Rider.
Nissan GTRs for the PlayStation generation, I believe they used to say. When I was when I was young. It's quite busy here. Let's see what we can have a quick look at. Oh, a Maserati. Best value if you want to go Italian. Fairly good. Interesting number plate. That's a good popping out green for that R8 Spider. So if you're going to have them, have a decent colour. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Ah, bit of purple. I could live with that. That's quite nice. Good piece of kit. Although, when I was a kid, I used to like sort of like the spoilered up 911s. Nowadays, I prefer the plain ones. It's getting old. I'm not saying I wouldn't have one, but I wouldn't. Slightly breathed them. Now, if you look at that bit there, does it remind you of a Lancia Stratos? Particularly in this colour scheme. Yeah, I'd say that does me.
You want to stay with Laura?
Nice open top.
Well, you still got through. We'll probably start the main time
That's kind. Good to see BMW Motorsport colours. Especially for JM, McLaren Manchester. I think yeah, is that an MC12 or something like that, I believe. Oh dear. Another big engine small Merc. Another earlier McLaren. Not my choice, but there you go. Another McLaren. Now I'm going to say this. The size of that number plate. Apparently the size of the number plate is equivalent to the size of certain parts of your anatomy if you're a bloke. Nice 720. It's a nice colour. Not too chavvy unlike a lot of them. Anyone would think I'm anti-McLaren. I'm not anti-McLaren. I'm just anti the chavvy side of it. Got RS4. Now, the original, which was developed by Porsche, was really cool. On M3s, do they call it a CSI? I don't know. I have to say, not my taste, but there you go. And you see, there's an R8. Compared to the other ones, it is pretty boring, but I still have one. Well, I prefer obviously the Spider because it's better. Maserati Quattroporte. Now that, possibly one of the nicest saloons around. I dare say, breakdown, but something like that isn't expensive. You may think it is. Surprisingly good value. You could be looking at very cheap for one of those. You're talking certainly under 10 for quite a few of them. That's a Porsche with lots of plastic. It's got more plastic bits added to it. I don't know what. In my view, that doesn't work with the matte and the gloss. But there you go. That's again my choice. And who am I to say? It's their car. They've paid their large sums of money.
Alfie, I like the red one.
Open top Bentley. That's excellent. Now there you go. You see. Is that Damien or Damon? I don't know. It's a nice colour that. That's classy. It's not too leery. See, I said earlier about the colours. I take it back. That is nice. Good old TVRs. One for up and down. He'll probably say he doesn't like it, but hey ho. Sorry. But that's nice, isn't it, eh? Do you like it? Would you have one? I don't know. It's a nice colour. Or I should say colours. There we go. Open top Aston, again, far superior to anything with a roof. And if you start spouting about driving dynamics, I'm just going to say one thing to you. You're wrong.
If anyone knows, that's all.
Now, the ultimate chavtastic McLaren, honestly. Marvellous. That's a McLaren, that one. Not a Lambo.
Did you want to all have a picture together?
Guessing it's a 720. I can't make my mind up. Let's see if we can just stick quick. It's quite a nice colourway, really. I wouldn't be seen dead with it. But I can never remember what they're called. XKRs, XKEs. Nice open top Aston.
Mad, come on in, Mum. I'm getting a picture of that one.
By far, superior way to travel. Open roof cars.
go, Mum. Can we get some?
Here we have another Tupperware special Porsche. More bits of plastic you can shake an eye at. You could have a picnic with that tea tray.
Said that is like literally that much of the same size.
Not bad, not bad. Now there, if you want a nice car, that is one. An Alpine 110. Tried to find a way to do it, but I think it involves robbing a bank for me. Now for the shy and retiring amongst you, another TVR. What do you reckon to that beast?
A bag of shit.
That's, yeah, isn't it? I think it's a cigarist, I don't know, can't remember. We have a Merc, and we then have a chavved up Merc. Oh, his number plate's fallen off. Poor bloke. Can't, sure someone can lend him a couple of self-tappers or a bit of DST. Another Mazda.
Come on. Okay.
Oh, and here we have yet another TVR. See if we can get you that. If you watch Up and Down videos, he was showing the bonnet opening on one of those the other day. Amazing. Don't ask me which one that is, I don't know, I can't remember, it's a bunch of numbers. 575, oh, I don't know. Oh dear. Another van with windows? Honestly. Sacrilege. Nice 550. Looks a bit like a Celica. I think it was a Celica. Certainly we're talking the Toyotas anyway. But other than that, it's all right. 348 GTS, I believe. Possibly one of the cheaper ones to buy these days. I'm going to say 485 or 488, something like that. Very nice. 360. One of the
Oh, you're going to have fun taking pictures of all this stuff.
What do you think?
nice car. Show you about the colour. Never mind. Now that is nice. Nice little powder blue. I like that. Slightly bigger. Wouldn't like to thread that round where we live.
I'm fine.
That'd end up with more scratches on it than anything else. But hey ho. That used to be the beauty of a 911, you know. It used to be quite small cars, so you could do whatever you wanted.
and find.
I could cope with one of those. Nice Mustang. 'Cause the beauty of Mustang is the sound it makes. We've got the last two up on this side. Back in the 70s, Saab did a range of cars in that colour called Safety Orange. Yeah. Supposedly under the sodium lights that we had in the day, you got a car that appears white. Oh, there you go. It's 25 minutes, 26 minutes I should say, nearly 27 minutes of cars, some of which were nice, some of which were chavtastic, others were just plain wonderful. The beauty of, oh god, it stinks of weed here.
Yeah.
Dreadful, vile. Yeah, the beauty of these cars is in the movement, not in the standing there. So hopefully, at some point, some of them will be moving around, and you can actually get the sound, the smells, and everything else that goes with them. In the meantime, let's just cut this short. That sound is motorbikes. Because of course they'll rev much higher. Right, okay, that's it from me for the time being. If there's anything more to come, you'll see it in a minute. Bye.